the return of Big Gold, the return of brand specific, if I could actually say that word, PLEs, and the one and only Mike King today on Wrestle.
Sports entertainment, it's the real to you, damn it, you support us your favorite. Talking AJ Styles, Chris Jericho, and all the greatest. Your top 5 dead or alive, the broader stages, like WrestleMania, all in and all out. NXT takeover, what the business about. Putting fans in the stands and the millions at home, like The Rock versus Stone Cold, we're stealing the show. Wrestle Fandom Radio and Disruption Network with Dippin' Donuts. ICW, we make fanatics flipping donuts. Every time we're live at local shows and it's a bonus. We're family friendly, all the growing ups and kids condone us. We're dedicated to bringing you all the top news. Ain't no dirt sheet, this ain't rhetoric, we do not snooze. No speculation with this.
What is up?
Yo!
We are here.
What is up?
It's Garrett, Todd, and Joe. It's Wrestle Fandom Radio. Todd, I'm going to fix your camera here. It's a little lower, I think. You know why?
Blue?
You know why? It's because I'm going to be honest. It's because I was trying to zoom in on something, but
maybe you grew a
you
little.
know, yeah.
Todd doesn't have pants on again.
Yeah, Todd never has pants on. So nope, that's Joe's camera.
Yeah, kind of uncomfortable here, but
Yeah.
hey.
So, but
it looks differently colored too than the other two cameras.
I don't know why.
You look awful pale, Todd. I think you need to get out in the sun a little more.
I'm very blue today.
And the reason you hear another voice is because today we have none other than the man himself, the owner and operator of ICW. Mike King is here.
What up, Mike?
Big show this weekend. Can't wait.
Big show. Yeah, what's up with the color on that? That is really weird. I didn't do that.
See, mine's fine. Look.
Everybody
It's Todd.
Todd's all fucking blue and shit.
Yeah, Todd's blue, and it's.
We're going to have to spray tan him next time.
But so what's up? How's it going?
Awesome. I'm
right.
excited for this weekend.
Yeah, man.
This weekend's gonna be great.
Here we are. The show is finally upon us. Rome, Kennedy Arena. First off, it's always good shows there. It's always going to be amazing.
Oh, I love running there. Rome's a hot crowd.
It always is.
The best quote ever. I was in WrestleMania. Now I'm eating floor gum.
Yeah. From WrestleMania to floor gum.
Dango.
The Dango. So I think you probably missed that. We were we were about to
shoot something, and I was about to hit record, but out of the corner of my eye, I could see him walking through. So I just wanted to wait until he came through. But in the process, somebody had dropped like some wrapped gum on the floor, so he had picked it up. And yeah, and as he's walking through, he's like, I went from WrestleMania to eating floor gum. and I was dying, but I just had it clicked in just because I knew he was about to walk through, so I didn't want to shot, whatever.
Yeah.
But
always hit record.
Yeah,
screw it.
Man,
it can be edited out.
that was.
Oh man, it was.
I love Dango. He's such a great guy.
It was so funny, but. So let's get into it, man. What's going this is the most unique show I think you've ever had since Immortal has started. Am I correct?
by far, especially with the second half. It's gonna be an entire Rumble match.
Which is why. Okay, the entire second half is the Rumble for the vacant championship.
That's crazy.
I love Rumbles. And I love Rumbles for the belt even more. Yeah. So the fact that here we are at ICW in Rome, it's everything. It's everything I want. All in one.
I've dreamed.
It's a Rumble in Rome for a championship.
Right in your backyard.
In a place I get to work, the place I'm from. It's everything.
So have you ever done a Rumble before?
No.
No,
we've done Battle Royals.
Yeah, the Battle Royals. It's
going to be
the last time we were in Rome.
I was going to say, is it traditional?
Traditional,
like
every
2
2
people
minutes.
start. Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
The last time it was there was another battle in Rome. That's the one that TJ Epix won.
Yes.
Yes.
Which was a great battle royal, but it was, guys ran out fast and guys kind of went out fast because it was, it was everyone was running in. No,
pretty much the luck of the draw too for some of these guys.
Yeah.
As you know, Skyros is coming in first. He requested that, so
that's just
So you might get
that's
some
a
young
Skyros thing to do.
upstart.
that's a very
last one in.
Mike Skyros thing. That's very true.
so he's going to have a target on his back right away.
Yeah.
So that's just
It's crazy.
But I don't know. He was who is. But to start off the show,
Yes,
we have a student showcase.
first time ever.
I'm excited for that, too.
From UWE,
Yes.
WWE.
which is one of our sponsors.
Yeah.
as everyone knows who's been watching. And so I went there last night, and I got some words from them. So let's check them out.
UWE is coming to Immortal.
You feel that in the air?
Oh, I feel it.
It's the road to immortality. April 29th. The Lucha, Drip, me, Rizzy, and my partner here
Hip Hop Joe Mysterio.
are coming to Road to Immortality to go against the Stomper Brothers. We'll see you April 29th. Lucha, Lucha, Lucha.
9th Immortal Championship Wrestling. You're about to meet Brother Jonas. Come on the trip with me, won't you?
April 29th, Kennedy Arena in Rome, New York. Got my nephews the Stoppers here going up against the Luchas. And it's real simple. All we do is like to hurt people. Right, Scott?
I'm coming to World of Immortality to stomp you out with my cousin Frankie.
I love you, Patricia. This one's gonna be for you. Okay, boys, we gotta go train. Let's go do this.
Let's go.
Follow me, won't you?
Be careful what you wish for.
WWE! Road to Immortality! YOLO!
April 29th.
I say it every time. I love Ben. I just absolutely. Yeah.
Speaking of Ben, he also I got specifically something from him as well. Would you guys like to see that one too?
Yes.
I mean,
is it
'cause
safe to air?
it's been so. Yeah, no, this one is actually safe. You'd be surprised.
Really?
He's for Ben. I don't know. He was ready to go. Obviously, we know he's going to be in the Rumble, but let's see what he had to say.
YOLO. The road to immortality is paved with crushed infidels that I have destroyed along the way, becoming the Canadian heavyweight champion. And soon, I will be the royal champion of Immortal Championship Wrestling and declare myself God Hameen. When Blaze Haram and I, the tag team champions, crush 30 other infidels in the Royal Rumble, and Mohammed blesses me with a third title. And I will have held every immortal title there is, infidels. The first man to make history is Ben Hameen. The 29th of April, JFK's Arena, back and to the left. Be ready to be crushed, infidels. YOLO, Ya Mohammed. Ya Amin.
And there you have it. Ben wants. It sounds like Ben wants all the belts.
You know what I would like to see?
The belt collector.
Yeah.
Is that a point in the Rumble? If it's just him and Blaze.
Ooh.
That'd be dope.
What would happen? Ben would not. I feel like Ben would not even like blink at that.
Think twice about.
No.
But I also don't think Blaze would either.
Yeah. No.
I think everybody would be like, they're tag team, and then they would just.
They're gonna
beat
wait for
hell
the
out of
next.
each
They're
other.
gonna wait for the next person. Nope.
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
They would totally go at it.
Oh, I'm sure. Especially
So-
Ben.
Yeah.
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 I feel like I'm in one of those old like horror movies where they use day as night type thing.
Right.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah. You'll be all right.
I don't know.
We'll fix it.
And actually, it does look like Pitch Black.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
It looks like,
Yeah.
like the old school,
Yeah.
you could tell it's day out, but they're pretending it's night.
Yeah. I don't know why. That's really weird.
I'm in my own
I didn't
world.
touch anything.
Bullshit.
I think it might have to do with the lighting. Maybe the lights are moved.
Could be. I don't know. Because he's fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good too.
But you're not as you're a little darker than we are, but not
He's
like
blue,
what he is.
daddy-doo-daddy-doo.
Oh, I hate that song. Come on.
That's the only
No.
thing that's in my head.
No.
And now it's in Garrett's head.
Oh.
But anyway, back to wrestling.
Hey, you, Joe.
It's not nice.
I love you, but don't sing that song. It's the worst.
So, what matches do we have
So what else?
planned so far?
So we have that.
Yep.
So we have the student showcase.
Sergeant Fury against your own hardcore champion, Bobby Bates.
Yes.
That's gonna be
Yes.
a great match.
That's going to be. That is definitely going to be hard hitting.
Fury called him out after the backstage, a little bit of altercation
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
So we'll see. I don't know, Bobby.
He's a loose
big
cannon,
guy.
so who
he's
knows?
a
Who
big
knows?
guy.
What is
He's
it?
a
Utica,
loose
he's
cannon.
Utica's bastard.
Yeah.
I think he just needs a friend.
Yeah, but
I'm not
he was here-
volunteering.
He was here last time.
I'm not
He said-
volunteering to
he
be
said
the
we can be
friend.
his friends.
Yeah,
You know what I
I'm
mean?
good
But
at all
that's
that.
even a little
Scary.
yeah.
Yeah, after what he did to us here, I'm not sure if I'm ready to start
We
making
moved
friendship.
past. We moved
I don't-
past.
but
that.
I don't know if I'm ready to start making friendship bracelets with the guy.
Yeah,
Like,
we'll be all right.
You don't even make friendship bracelets with me.
No, if they're friendship cock rings. Obviously, it's a little bit different.
For the love.
Yes, that's usually what it
You got the
entails,
first
but-
one, Garrett, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but I don't make it public.
You did now.
Yep,
Yeah, damn it. There we go.
Hi, Kate.
that's great.
So yeah. So we have that. What else do we have? We have the women's.
Yes, debuting Evie Della Rosa
Okay.
against obviously our champ, Kayla
Kayla
Sparks.
Sparks been on what, this year and a half hot
She's
run.
been on a roll.
You know,
Yeah.
she's been crushing it.
Yeah,
Going everywhere.
and she's beating all the top talent too. It's not like I'm bringing in garbage for her to face. She's,
Right.
Yeah, they're not jobbers.
No, and that's the thing. You never know if Kayla's off her game one night, that belt could be on somebody else's waist.
Yeah.
It's just so cool to see all the stuff she is doing. So even out of ICW, like being on Raw, being on
She was
AEW,
at-
everything.
A little unknown fact: she was one of the extra Oscars at WrestleMania
Was she?
at the entrance, the one to the left.
Really?
I
Kayla.
didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't doubt that at all.
I'm going
That's
to have
awesome.
to rewatch that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one all the ways over on this side. That's Kayla.
That's
of course she
awesome.
was.
I knew she was out there, but I didn't know exactly what
Oh yeah,
she was
They-
going to be.
They actually invited her.
That's what she's. Yeah. That's
Just a
awesome.
matter of time.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, TikTok goes the
Yeah.
WWE clock, you know. So
We might have
whichever, because I know she's going to both. So
Yeah.
whichever one grabs her is going to be smart, because she will.
Oh,
both.
she's gonna do huge things.
She's, you know what? She's gonna. Yeah, I hate, because I always hate saying that like this person will be the next this, but what's gonna happen is she's like.
the next Bailey.
She's going to be the next Bailey, 100%. You knew exactly where I was going to go.
Oh, yeah.
She will be the next
Oh,
Bailey. She's
the
going to.
fans love her.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
Like, how can
she's
you
going to
not?
come
She's
in.
amazing.
She's going to come in. She's great. She's likable, and everyone's going to be attracted to wanting to like see her matches and like her
And just her
energy. Her energy is infectious.
Yeah.
But then there comes the whole thing where like obviously everything has to change because it becomes too stale. So then something will happen, and when that happens,
When
if
Kayla
she
heel turns?
yeah, a Kayla heel turn would
That would make me sad.
would just be
She's such a happy
you know,
I don't know if she
especially
could pull that off because I don't think she has a mean.
yeah, but you know what? You know who I didn't think could pull it off either. I didn't think Becky could pull it off, and she had the
Oh,
best
no,
heel.
no,
she
I
had
think-
such a good heel turn that she went anti-hero.
Right.
It was, you know what I mean, because it was just like they tried to heel turn her, and everyone loved it so much she had to be anti-hero.
Right.
You know, so
I feel
it's going to be.
WWE's been using her a lot more with just a variety of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like I know she's been on AEW in a couple of matches, but like WWE seems to use her a lot more in the background. You know, like Mike said,
but that's how you get your foot in the door.
Yeah,
right. And
but also they put her in a
get
match. You know, with three of the top women wrestlers,
and she took the finish.
Oh yeah,
she sold the
KO'd
finish
like a champ. She was like, what she said. I think me and you were talking to her one night. She was like, if you see the still they use, she's like, I'm smiling as I'm taking it.
When we were talking about,
I would be smiling in the middle of a stunner from literally anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if KO was stunning me, I'd be like, I couldn't help it.
What
like
about J.O.?
What?
J-O-E? Me? What if I stun you, Elise? Well,
no, because you have stunned me.
I have. I did more than once,
and I did not like it.
I was not a fan. No, it's going to be a great match to see those two.
All right, so we got the Kayla match. What else we got, Mike?
Northeast title match. Your buddy, Seren Rain.
Oh, no, dude. He's just the worst, man.
Now,
all right,
hang on, TV timeout. Since we got Mike here, me and Todd have a question for Mike. And it's been a little something we've been talking about for a very, very long time. But it's a very simple chant. And it's 3 words.
It's not going to happen.
No, let Garrett fight.
Let Garrett fight.
It's not going to happen.
Oh. Could he be a surprise entrance in the Rumble?
No. No.
Yes.
Well, Seren is pulling double duty.
No.
Ooh.
I'm not going to be in the Rumble.
Now,
maybe he isn't. He may. You never know. I thought I had him in there. I don't.
Well, if Seren Rain
I'm not going to be in the Rumble. I'm not going to be in the Rumble.
I have a compromise for you, Garrett. Calm down. Slow your roll.
This is not me.
If Seren Rain keeps attacking Garrett in the fashion he keeps doing, since Garrett won't fight himself, can Garrett in the future, I'm saying if it happens
appoint
again,
a superstar?
Appoint a champion to defend his honor?
Why not?
And who knows, maybe whoever wins that could possibly be the new Wrestle Fandom radio champion.
We'll see.
I still think we should let Garrett fight.
I'm not. I am not a wrestler.
Actually,
if you live closer, we could get him here in studio.
You know, Mike, I have footage
so he can come here
Garrett.
And kick me too.
Exactly.
I have footage of Garrett from not too many years ago when he
It's 20 years ago.
Participated in backyard wrestling, and
yes, I backyard wrestled for 5 years. I was not too shabby. That was 20 years ago. Okay.
Like riding a bike, Garrett.
Yeah.
I saw Sandman come out not too long ago and whoop some ass.
That's Sandman.
I saw Stone Cold have a match for the first time.
That's
in 20
Stone Cold. That is not me.
Let Garrett. That's the next T-shirt we're getting. Let Garrett fight.
I'm not. I am not a wrestler.
Wrestle Fandom underneath. You can throw them out to the crowd.
Yeah.
I'll have to talk.
We have some T-shirts if you want to do. If you want to do a T-shirt, another T-shirt.
Oh,
well, you know,
the crowd goes nuts over
yeah.
giveaways.
Well, if you don't, I'll come and throw some Wrestle Fandoms with you if you want.
Why don't you run the commercial in case anybody wants to get their own T-shirts made?
Oh, well, I guess I could do that. Where are we here? There we go. I had another one up, so we'll do that. Check this out.
Do you need some screen printing done? How about some vinyl work? Don't worry, we got you covered. Head on down to Seasonal Sports on University Boulevard in Whitesboro for all your vinyl and screen printing needs. Seasonal Sports, University Boulevard, Whitesboro.
Go see our boy Fred down at Seasonal Sports. He's awesome.
He is.
So I'm sorry to get sidetracked there.
And good quality shirts.
So Mike, Seren Rain is wrestling who?
Your Holiday, the Northeast champion.
That's going to be a hell of a match.
It is.
Championship.
Seren's been on a roll, and Garrett's had that belt around his waist for a while now.
Yeah.
And he's just coming back from having his gallbladder out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So he'll be a little bit lighter, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Lighter?
I lost 20 pounds. I legit. Just eating habits, everything. I had mine out in October, and I now weigh 20 pounds less than I did. So.
Thanks for the update.
He could be leaner, but he could be leaner, but meaner.
Oh.
Or softer, too. You know, he might not be
I don't know.
100%
I don't
yet.
know, man. It's
Wow,
Garrett
I
Holiday.
wouldn't call Garrett Holiday softer, but that's Mike King, guys. Exclusive.
Yeah, that's
an exclusive. That's going to be a clip on TikTok later.
Yeah.
You're soft.
Yeah, you said that. That was not me. That's the last outlaw right there, man. I wouldn't. He's a tough guy.
Oh yeah.
All right, and then obviously the entire second half of the show is how many people are in that?
30.
It's a straight up 30-man.
30, and who knows? Maybe there'll be 32, 33. You never know.
Whoa.
All right,
But it's not a
It's gonna be
complete
a
man Royal
minimum
Rumble.
30.
There's a woman in it.
There is.
there is.
Karen Bam.
Yeah,
Oof.
she's going for it, dude.
Who knows? Who's going to get her over the top rope? You
I don't know, man.
it's-
Garrett.
No way. I'm not in the Rumble. Stop
I don't know.
this.
He just said 31, 32, 33.
Yeah.
I'm not in the Rumble.
I might just grab
Will you tell them I'm not in the Rumble?
You never know.
Oh, I love you, Mike.
You better wear your old
we
school
do.
attire.
If you noticed on the poster, there's 4 blank images. One of those could be you.
Ooh.
It's not. I'm
Let
not in
Garrett
this Rumble.
fight. Let Garrett fight.
I am not in this Rumble.
Now, what do you do?
Sean Steven, good morning. What's up, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Now, what if you were named to get called, Garrett? What do you do?
Before or after I crap my pants,
I'm assuming after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wipe my ass and I do what I'm told.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want any shit stains in the ring.
Yeah, no, that's not going to, no.
Joe and I will carry your ass out there.
We drag him out.
Drag me out.
Fighting. No.
Right.
No, Sean, no, let Garrett fight. Come on, dude.
Let Garrett fight.
One day. We'll figure
I'm telling you.
It's catching on.
During the Rumble, we need to get the whole crowd chanting it.
It's not, I'm not in the room. God.
Are your wife and kids coming this time too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And my parents.
I'm gonna have your
And pretty much like everybody that we know, Joe.
I'm gonna have your kids go like, Daddy, why won't you fight?
Daddy, what kind of bitch are you?
Daddy, are you a pussy?
Bennett would call me a bitch too. He's out of his mind.
Daddy, you got a little sand in your vagina?
Is that why the mailman stays at the house for 45 minutes every day?
I'm home all day. I am the mailman.
So you're saying it's you and the mailman?
It's me and the mailman.
All right, Kate, I think you need to get a nanny cam.
Oh God!
So
it always goes
again. We have tickets. I have tickets on me. If you need, you can hit up.
Complex actually messaged me and asked, and told him we have tickets.
Yeah. So
finally,
yeah, we'll get him one. He's coming.
Front row's been sold out for
a while.
A month.
Was it how many second rows were left? Wasn't there like?
I think I got probably 6.
I thought the post said 6. There was only 6 left, and then the rest. So then, third row and on is all general admission.
All generals,
right?
Yeah.
So if you just get a regular general admission, say you're literally in the 3rd or 4th, or maybe 5th row, if depending on how many people that come, because it's Rome and it gets hot. It's going to be big.
It's going to be our biggest Rome show.
It's going to be great. You should be there. So come, call, get some tickets. We got them. I'm free. I'll bring them right to you. No extra charge.
You're free?
I'm free.
Than that.
So it's going to be great.
That's awesome.
Or you can always message myself. I'm
Mike's always got them. Do you still do online through Purple Pass?
I do.
Yeah, online through Purple Pass if that's how you need it.
PurplePass.com/immortality.
There you go. So yeah, you can even get it online if you're worried about getting it.
And you guys are going to be serving beer from 16
first
Stone,
time
right?
at not really first time at an Immortal event, but first time at Kennedy Arena event.
Right.
Sean said Sean Stevens says he's working that day. What time are you working? But hit me up because it's not till what time? What time the doors open? What time does the show start?
6 o'clock.
Doors open at 6.
6:45.
And then 6:45 was when everything starts. So,
but we even have an Immortal Lager this show.
An Immortal Lager?
Yes.
Awesome.
Debuting, and then you got the Power Trip, I think IPA, and then the Skyros.
And then the Moonlight. Yeah. That's awesome.
3 limited edition beers only available at the show.
That's going to be great.
The Sandman beer was really good.
Sandman
that's
beer
what
was
I heard.
Yeah, it was really good.
Sucks. I haven't drank in 11 and a half years, and I can't even enjoy my own freaking beer at the show.
Yeah, no, it's like I want to try them, but I don't drink either. I haven't had a drink in 15 years, so it's been crazy.
It's a long time.
Oh, he
Now,
works.
if we had an immortal edible, that'd be a different story.
That's a hell. See, I work afternoons too, Sean, but that's a hell of an afternoon shift. He works 5:30 to 12:30. That sucks.
So he's literally working during
during the whole show.
That's crazy.
Call it.
Yeah,
That's a
mental health day.
Sean, you sound like you need a mental health day, like they said. So,
Yep.
so
and the perfect way for that is to go to a wrestling.
come to a wrestling show,
have a
man.
couple beers.
It'll be it'll be great.
That is what you got to do, man. It's
You'll see us.
Yeah.
You'll see all the wrestlers. It'll be a great time. So call in. You'll be fine. All right. So I'm going to run the 16 Stone commercial here.
Ooh.
And then
And we'll
we're
run
going to
down
talk
the list.
about the big WWE news. We
Wait a
got
minute,
we
we-
got
we-
to because it's too good.
And we got the list, too.
The what?
The list of the participants.
Oh, screw that. Go for that. And then we'll do we'll do all this stuff.
You're forgetting the most important part.
I didn't realize. First off, I didn't even realize you wanted to go through the entire list of the participants. I didn't know if you wanted it to be.
That I will not be announcing because
Now, is this the order they're going?
No, I'm just going to throw them out.
Okay.
Well, obviously, the first one I mentioned is going to be Mike Skyros. We know he's coming in.
We know he's coming out one. That's
Crazy
it.
bastard.
That is
He's
the
either gonna
only.
have a short night, or he's going to be in for a long haul.
Yeah, he's gonna be pulling a Flair or a Mysterio or HBK here. So
All right.
Let's see. I'm going to bounce around. Mr. 24/7 Matic.
oh, Sensei Matic.
Sensei. I can't. Him in a match like that's going to be hilarious because people are going to be attempting to pin him for the belt.
while he's in.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a possibility, right? Because if he gets pinned at any time, somebody can. So you can be having multiple belt changes.
Yes.
For
Throughout
a
the match.
totally different belt.
Yes.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Shane
go.
Stetson. Boy, what a change of heart he's had.
Okay, but I have a question. Is Chip Stetson also in this?
No.
See, I was hoping he'd be one of the non-spoken ofs, and he was just,
I don't know if Chip's walked away from it for a while because of what happened, feeling betrayed by his own son.
yeah, that's understandable.
You know, you were filming the interview when he was attacked from behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. And then I tried to get an interview with him last time, and he just told me to go,
Pretty much
F
F
myself.
yourself. Yes.
Yeah. I was like, Shane. And no. So I didn't even want to air it because I was like already shooting. And I was like, Shane. And he was like, no. So I didn't even air it.
Yeah.
He was even mean to me. It's crazy.
Yeah, total different attitude.
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
Something snapped in there. I don't know.
I guess so.
But debuting Adam Kane.
Yes.
Also, another debuting superstar, Mark House.
Yes. I saw that as well.
Yep.
Yeah, I worked with him once in my other company. So
Okay.
He could steal the show, too. Cadillac Jones.
Haven't seen him in years.
Yeah, he's back.
He's back.
Brute Van Slyke.
Big Brute. That's a big guy to get
gonna take a
over
few.
a top rope.
Yes.
It's gonna take a few guys.
Yeah.
Few. It might,
All of them.
Might take all the guys.
yeah, seriously. I mean,
Yeah.
guy his size and
You know who is a guy who I know is on the list? A guy that could possibly do it by himself. Sawyer.
Big Pat. Yes.
It's the only
is
guy
a
that makes me
giant.
feel small, man.
He is.
He's the only one taller than me.
Yes, Pat Sawyer will be there.
Because me and Brute are the same height. But Brute is obviously
He's
much
only like
bigger
200
than
pounds
me.
more than
yeah,
you.
You know what I mean? So obviously he's much bigger than me, but it's like he's not. No, like Pat makes me feel small, man.
Yeah, Pat's a giant.
He's just so
Hopefully
tall.
those two will be in there at the same time.
I know, right? Yeah.
Nice big old hoss fight in the middle while everybody else is beating the snot out of each other.
Did you reinforce the ring for this?
Yeah,
I know, that's what I was just thinking.
Not just because of those two guys. That's just a lot of guys to have. Like, what if nobody gets eliminated? We end up with like 15 guys in the ring at one point. You know what I mean? You just never know.
That'd just be awesomeness. Or sanity.
Or
Awesomeness.
pure insanity, yeah.
Let's see. Next, we got Chris Jackson.
He's been punching up for a while, looking to make his way.
Yeah.
You know,
You got to start somewhere.
yeah, absolutely.
Making his return, Cloudy.
Cloudy, you gotta love Cloudy.
That could be a sleeper too.
Yeah, yeah. Don't sleep on him just because he's his nickname is name is Cloudy. Yeah, he knows what he's doing in there. He knows what's up.
Then we got the tag team, Marcus Zeal and Adam Stone.
Right.
So
what happens if they're in there by themselves? Another tag team.
Or as you know too, if they're both in there together and you got other guys that can work together.
They can work together, and then again, and then what if you end up then it's just them.
Yeah.
They got a whole free minute.
Yeah.
To fight amongst themselves. Do they wait? Do they fight?
Exactly.
What happens?
Richie the Madman.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a hell of a match with Skyros last
He did.
year.
He did. I'm going to be honest. I thought it was going to be much more of much more of a squash, but no, I was wrong. I was happy to be wrong.
Yeah, Richie held his
I like Richie, but he held his own.
Yeah, especially going against almost pretty much kind of the face of the company.
Yeah. Absolutely the face.
Yeah, he held his own. Vince Valor.
Vince Valor is
That's
back.
another one. Him and Brute together, though.
They've
faced each other and beat the snot out of each other. So
yeah, it's like
that'll be interesting too to see once they get in there together. Hopefully,
yeah. It's like Vince is a big guy, but then you see him next to Brute, and it's like, oh man, Brute's so much bigger than him. But then you see Vince actually in action, and he was just taking it. Taking it to Brute. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely don't sleep on him.
Yeah.
He could be walking out of there wearing 7 pounds heavier. 6-7 pounds heavier? 10?
Yeah,
10?
I was going to say at least 10. That's
is it 10?
belt,
It's a big.
That's a big
He could be
belt.
walking out of there 10 pounds heavier.
Redbeard.
Oh.
Right.
Good old Red. Actually making his return after a long absence too. Studley Steve McKenzie.
Oh my God. Studley Steve, he's back.
He's back, and this is, as you know, I mean, he was a staple in 2CW.
He really was.
So it's good to have him back.
Yeah. He's one of the first wrestlers I ever talked to there.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
he's
one of the
great.
first.
Yeah, you know what? He might have been too. Him and Loco. Although Loco was Spanish, I couldn't understand back in the day. But...
Did you hear about that?
No.
I'll tell you after.
Okay.
It's a really good story.
It's a great
The
story.
werewolf himself,
Axel Lennox. It's another guy.
Yeah,
he's a big tough dude. Don't sleep.
Oh, by far. I'll never. What match was it where he got the snot beat out of him and he comes to the back all welted and everything? I want to do it again. Let's run it again. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah. No quitting that dude.
Oh no, not at all. I think
He doesn't care.
The more hardcore, the more fun he has,
Right.
or the more brutal the match. He loves it.
More fun, absolutely.
Yeah. Brandon Lee.
Yes. I'm calling it. At one point, he's definitely going to launch himself right off the top ropes at somebody.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully, that doesn't get him. The maneuver doesn't get him pushed off.
I was going to say,
But-
or he'll do it on accident and eliminate himself, jumping on somebody else.
Right.
But he's good. He's good off that top rope, man. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. One half of the tag team champions, Blaze Haram.
Ooh.
Things are going to get dirty.
And then you might as well add his tag partner in there.
Ben.
Ben, he was already saying he's going to walk out there with even more gold than he already has. We'll see. I mean, is there any more of a veteran in this match than Ben Hameen?
Absolutely not.
No. He's
And
got.
who knows what he will pull out of his bag of tricks.
Yeah,
too.
That's true.
He's
He's so unpredictable. But he's got 30 other guys to beat. So,
that's true.
But if he can find a way to cheat, he will.
you know he will. Let's see. Jacoby Riddick making his debut.
I saw that as well.
Sergeant Fury. He's going to be pulling double duty.
Yeah,
We got Corey Jackson and Ting, black and yellow.
yeah,
Another tag team that'll be.
And,
yeah. That'll be interesting.
Your hardcore champion, Bobby Bates.
Yes, he's
And you already-
another big, heavy, wild swinging dude. Watch out.
Yeah, he's a loose cannon, that guy.
Yeah.
And, of course, you already mentioned her. The only female in the match, Karen Bam Bam.
Karen Bam Bam. That's gonna be awesome that there's a female in there.
Yeah, could you imagine though? She could win it.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got a low center of gravity.
Yeah.
So who's going to get her over the top rope?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Imagine Karen Bam as the new.
That'd be.
You never know, dude. You never know.
She was test of strength.
Crazier things have happened.
She held the test of strength heavyweight championship for quite some time.
Right.
That's Slick Wagner Brown. So
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, we were speaking about it earlier, but why don't we run the commercial for 16 Stone?
We'll do that.
yes,
Your
yes.
beverage provider at the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Limited edition beers. Get them at the show.
Come visit 16 Stone with 2 locations, the original on Holland Patton and the second location in Utica, with handcrafted beer and seltzers, 50-cent wings on Wednesdays in the Utica location. Wine and Whiskey Club every Wednesday. Check out their full brew pub menu on their website, Facebook, and Instagram. Protein shakes also available at the Utica location. Come visit 16 Stone.
Sweet.
They're gonna be there. Try this special ales. It's gonna be great. It's gonna
So
be
this
tasty.
Saturday, doors open at 6, Kennedy Arena, Rome. If you want any pre-sale tickets, reach out to us, reach out to Mike.
Go to purplepass.com/immortality. You can even get a link on our webpage, immortalwrestling.com.
Perfect.
Facebook. Oh,
We
Marshall's
have-
Hydroponics.
Both Marshall's locations in Rome, both Dippin' Donuts locations in Rome, and Big J's Pizza in Rome.
Perfect.
So you
All
got-
Big J's is in on it.
Yeah,
Awesome.
you got 5 locations.
Is he coming? Because I know he's a big wrestling guy. I know.
That
I know.
You have to check with Ben.
Yeah. Because I know Jay's a big wrestling guy.
Oh,
I tried to
sweet.
get him to come to the show before, but it's like now he runs two pizza shops, so he's probably even more busy.
Yeah, I was going to say he's probably a busy guy.
So, it's this Saturday, Sean. So we got to talk about it.
We got a couple things we got to talk about.
Couple WWE things we got to talk about.
Oh, that's a bad word.
I know. One, on Monday, it seemed like Triple H just came out just to bury the champ and create a whole, bring back a belt that never should have gone away in the first place. Big Gold is back, looking, brand new. I like the design of the belt. I realize some people are like, what is this?
I'm digging it.
I love it. I love the fact that it's back.
Mm-hmm.
I never liked the idea of getting rid of that and bringing in the Universal. I thought that was done to me. Like the only time I felt like the Universal was worth anything was when it was on KO.
Right.
I feel like he's the one who did all the work for it, and then not much, happened with him after, which was just a tragedy.
So this
'cause
belt
it's Kevin
is
Owens.
replacing the current heavyweight title.
No.
Well, from what I'm reading right here, Triple H brought back the World Heavyweight Championship with a new design. This new champion will be crowned at Night of the Champions. This title will be on the brand where the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns doesn't end up on.
Yeah, so it's instead of splitting that belt back down to the Universal and the WWE, it's staying as that, because what I've heard is he's not a fan of the Universal, so he wants that to still just be like just the WWE Championship as it was, and the World Heavyweight, which was the old WCW, is essentially back.
Right, but it sounds to me that we're eventually going to get one design for the unified titles right now.
I would assume so at this point, because now it will eventually be the WWE champ.
It'll be either Raw or SmackDown's
Yeah.
heavyweight belt.
I would assume if it's still going to end up, if Cody's still going to end up being the guy for that, I don't see why Cody wouldn't win it. And then boom,
I'm going to put money that Cody is the inaugural one to wear that.
It should be, but look what they did at WrestleMania.
Who do you guys think will win the heavyweight?
I think it'll be Cody.
Oh, you think he's going to be the inaugural champ?
Oh,
of
100%.
That?
Yeah.
And that way they can put the belt on Cody and still have Roman goes for his
I wouldn't
1,000
rule out
days.
Seth Rollins either.
Well,
That's what I was saying. I don't know. Seth seems like he might be on his way up to that. I kind of want to see Seth come off of like the goofy clothes and come back a little bit more to burn it down, halfway back to like his Shield type character, and just show up and just.
Well, it's funny you say that. The episode that we didn't air when it was me, Todd, and Logan. Logan's like Rollins is my favorite, but that's exactly what he said. He wants him to go back to that.
Yeah.
But I could see them putting this new belt on Cody and reigniting Roman versus Rollins. But now you have almost the switch in the roles where Roman's the heel, Rollins is the face, and after Roman passes 1,000 days, Rollins gets the unified title.
Mm-hmm.
I could see them going that route because Rollins and Roman, even though Roman has to be carried quite a bit in his matches, they've always had good matches, and there's that built-in history there. There's that animosity between the two, and they've always worked well together because they know each other so well. Right. So I could see that route.
Yeah, and Sean's saying because Reigns never like beat Rollins.
Right.
Yeah.
I could see Rollins going for Roman. That would be my guess on how it plays out. But
what do you think about the belt design there? Like, what did we or just the old?
I'm kind of neutral. Well, it's not bad.
Yeah, the old big gold.
Yeah,
I
like that style better than the new. That's for sure. Than the other ones that Roman currently has.
Yeah. Oh, the one. Yeah, it's beautiful. I think the new title, like the design of it, personally, is like it's beautiful. I like it.
A lot of gold.
If that's what we have to look forward to, if they just do one belt eventually for the WWE Universal, that would be great. Again, I hate the whole Universal title thing. I'm with Triple H on it. I don't like it. I didn't see the point. It's like you already had the World Heavyweight Championship from WCW. It had its history. It had everything. You didn't need to get rid of it. It was like, to me, it felt like it was just another Vince move that was like the screw. Here's the final nail. Just boom, boom, boom. You know what I mean? Now it's done. Now everything is WWE. Everything WCW is gone, and it didn't need that. There's a lot of history to it that you need to.
Well, Vince is.
It's not like they're the Confederacy here.
Vince
you know what
is
I mean?
all about
you don't need to wipe their. Yeah.
Right.
You don't need to wipe their. It was actually a good thing. You know what I mean?
No, Vince is just a turd, and he's back in.
Sean wants to know what's everyone's take on Brock versus Cody. Feels forced.
Yeah,
feels dumb.
It's stupid.
If it was natural, I would be okay with it.
I think it's gonna be a hell of a match.
The match itself will be fine.
There's no real build up to it.
Yeah, it was just
I think it was a
swerve.
Too, if Cody had won the belt at WrestleMania.
And then
Brock would have a reason to
attack him. There was none.
The reason was that he wasn't happy with his match placement at WrestleMania. That was the supposed reason that they
like
were
I said,
saying,
if he had the belt,
exactly, and that makes sense.
That would have made perfect sense.
That does, because it's Brock. Although he came out dressed like the Undertaker,
Vince could have decided that 5 minutes before they went out there too.
Yeah, exactly, Sean. There's no true story behind
it. And that's
what
he's been doing.
You know what Suplex said? He said, I don't know what his whole take on the new belt is, but he was like, we could have already been at this point if they would have split the titles and Cody could have won one of them at Mania. And why didn't they just do that? Which is a good point.
Yeah.
Well,
still trying to get Suplex on the show, man. He's awesome.
Dude, I've been messaging him on Instagram.
You're killing me.
But it's all Vince.
I know you got like a lot of followers, but like, let's go, Suplex.
It's all Vince putting his hands back in the pot.
But that's how I feel like it. And I guess Braun is out for right now with a concussion.
Yeah, I don't know how he got a concussion.
That? So it happened during the tag team match Friday night. And there's a clip that he went to throw Ricochet in the ring. Not like badly, just their thing that they do.
Yeah, toss him in, yeah.
And Ivar wasn't even close. So he just hucked Ricochet. Like, into thin air, and then he climbed through the ropes and just like fell down on the side of the ring and was just laying there. So, like, something happened at some, like, right in that junction of when he was, like, getting tagged out or whatever, because, yeah, he chucked Ricochet. Even one of the announcers was like, whoa, what is he doing? Like, where did he just throw him to? Because I don't know if he just botched a spot, if Ivar botched it, whoever.
Or he had hit his head before, and...
Yeah, he just...
He was off his game.
Yeah, but there's a clip, and again, it was just whatever. I think it was planned for him to do that, but it just, yeah, he was off, and so, yeah, he's out now. He did a tweet, put up a tweet the other day. He's apologizing that, you know, people during the live events, he couldn't make it or whatever. But yeah, no, if you guys find it, you know, it's just, yeah, he just chucks him, and there's nobody. So Ricochet just lands, like, just in the ring, like on his side and his back and shit, like, is the way he threw him in there.
About like Nick Sullivan last show, where he tossed
That was unbelievable.
No, that made me shit my pants.
We all did. We were all like
back around like the TV, and we saw it.
Yeah, we were all in gorillas. Like everyone was just there was no sound for a second.
I happened to be talking to the commissioner at the time that taking place. I was sitting there. He's like, "Oh, I don't have to worry about your shows. They're always great." And then.
Oh, that's why it happened, because he said that.
Yeah.
He put that in the universe, and then that's what happened.
Thank God it was friends of mine in the front row there. Nobody got hurt.
That is, you know, I know it was early in the year, but, man, that's your holy shit moment of the year.
Yeah, right?
Oh, by far, because I was holy shitting, worrying about a fine.
That's a far throw for a human being. You're talking up over the ropes, or past the apron, past all that space, over the barricade into the front row, over the wrestlers, over the barricade into the front row. Pure insanity.
Awesome. Yeah, he launched him.
Complete insanity.
That wasn't good. I think I lost about 5 years off my life.
Yeah, dude. Everyone shit their pants. It was crazy. So the only other thing that I saw come up this morning is I guess they're tossing around the idea of after the draft bringing back the brand specific, used to be pay-per-views, but now it's the PLEs.
It's a pay-per-view.
You know what I mean? You're already paying. You're already paying the networks.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
but now
premium
what's
live
happen,
event.
though, with the merge, are they still going to keep everything on Peacock? Are they going to ESPN Plus? Or?
That's true. I didn't even think.
I don't know.
That.
I didn't think about that either.
Yeah,
but
I almost got a feeling they're going to start charging you for pay-per-views again, like they used to.
Oh. See, I don't think they will go back to that format, just because
I think they lose money at this point.
Yeah, because they've been so.
Because I'll tell you right now, like I won't. You know, I haven't watched a ton of AEW since they just overinflated their roster and just kind of became ridiculous. But you know, their pay-per-views were $50. Like, I can't, you know, I'll watch one or two here and there, but, oh, yeah.
I mean, they have Fight Pass. I mean, and you get everything free, but they're bigger shows. You got to pay.
Right.
So that's what I'm thinking. You're probably going to end up seeing, like, the Rumble, Survivor
The Rumble,
Series,
yeah.
WrestleMania.
The big ones, yeah. Because those were always the ones that were more expensive back in the day. Like, your normal ones were like $45, and then WrestleMania was $60.
So you think there'll be, like, two different level of passes now? Like, the one that gets you all the backstage, like, the Monday night, like the Monday Night Wars and the archives,
yeah,
and then
catalog of titles,
and then the regular PLEs. But then, like, you think like the bigger ones were like the big.
I think they lose money because I think a lot of people subscribe. Like, all right, you know, I can pay $120 for the year and I get to watch all the pay-per-views. I feel like they've made more money that way.
Yeah, but if you have 100 million people buying something for $120 a year.
That's money in the bank. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's more money than you would even have made off the pay-per-views, I feel like. Because people are like, oh, I'm paying $10 a month for this. And then you tell them, oh, you're going to be paying $60 to watch this one thing. They're going to be like,
UFC does it. And
right.
They're making billions.
So the other thing I want to talk about before we go is this whole CM Punk incident that happened on Monday.
Yeah, what was up with that?
So I have a whole timeline of what transpired now. So, Punk was in Florida over the weekend doing commentary for an MMA promotion, Cage Fury Fighting Championships. When flying out to Tampa, he ended up on the same flight as several WWE talents and staff. When At that point, Punk learned WWE was at the Allstate Arena, which is a close proximity to his home in Chicago. At some point before the show was to begin, Punk arrived at the venue and was brought into the building by other talents. Punk was in a common area in full view of anyone who came past him backstage and ran into Triple H. PW Insider are told by someone who saw the interaction with the two, shook hands, and Punk asked if it was okay that he visit, and if Triple H had time, could they speak for 2 minutes. Triple H allegedly said he had to make sure with the big guy it was okay, a reference to Vince McMahon. It was perhaps a 1-2 minute interaction, if even that. Punk remained in that area and spoke to a number of the talents who happened to be walking by, including The Miz, clearing whatever issues were between them from the time period where Punk was on WWE backstage. Those who saw Punk greeted him warmly. There were some who had a "what is he doing here" reaction, but that was something said later by those who hadn't actually run into him. Punk was never behind any closed doors or rooms remaining in that common area. There was no secret meetings or anything of that sort. Within 20 minutes or so, Punk was sent word by WWE security that he wasn't going to be allowed to remain, and he exited. PW Insider told that Punk was respectful of all that decision, said his goodbyes, and left. He was also respectful of everyone the entire time he was backstage. Based on the response from those within AEW, this wasn't something most, if anyone, in AEW knew was going to happen, as the immediate reaction was that this had to be some sort of lie that was being passed around. Even within WWE, the initial reaction that Punk had even visited was complete disbelief, and with the exception of those who actually saw him, many thought it was a fake story. PW Insider had a WWE executive call and asked if the site had been hacked after they broke the story that Punk was backstage. One person under contract WWE who saw Punk there said it came off as if Punk was trying to kill whatever past heat was there between himself and The Miz.
I know him and Triple H had a huge...
Yeah, they always didn't like each other.
Because I think there was a picture of the two of them. Somebody took a picture.
With them, like, shaking hands.
Yeah.
I saw that. And I don't know if that was from that or when...
It had to have been because Triple H had his...
Right, but he's had that for a while, and Punk was working for...
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Not too long ago.
Yeah.
I just find it real curious with everything that had happened with it in AEW and Punk supposedly having his return there soon.
June 17th.
Why show up... Why go to a WWE show?
Because there's video of him also outside, like, talking to Tamina as well before, like, going in.
It just... I don't know. It's just the whole... It's a weird...
Maybe he actually did turn over. Maybe his attitude and everything, maybe it was an actual real slap in the face that he can't just say and do whatever he wants. It's finally... Maybe it's finally hit him, you know, in his 40s that you... because and I've said it before on the show, you can, a lot of the times, the side that he stood on of the arguments, he's been on the right side. He just says and does the wrong thing about it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's like if he was made to work at WWE through the injuries, through the staph infection, through all that stuff, then he's right to be like, screw you guys, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? But even how he did that, did it seem like... It doesn't come off good the way he did it, and just it never. It always seemed like he was on the right side of the argument with doing the wrong thing though. Yeah. So it's, I don't know. We'll see. I guess maybe he's just trying to wipe his karmic slate clean and.
It's just like, I don't know, like at the height of the Monday Night Wars, you had never seen Shawn Michaels backstage at Nitro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's a very weird thing. I don't know if maybe he's like, hey, my contract's over in 6 months.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Can I come
kind of buzz can create?
Can I come back 30 at the Rumble, which would be, I'm sorry, the loudest. I still stand by my fact. Punk's music. At 30 in a Royal Rumble would be the loudest pop of all time.
Just that beginning static noise. Not even just the whole static noise. Like just the very beginning of that song is people would lose their minds.
When he came back in Chicago, it does not matter. They could be anywhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
30 at the Rumble would be the loudest. It'd still be the loudest.
Are we talking my Rumble or?
Yeah,
I was going to say he's showing up everywhere.
Hey, if you getting Punk
Get
would
him, Mike.
If
getting
he showed
Punk
up
would
at
be
your
cool.
Rumble, I'd
If you
shit
could get
myself.
Jericho for this, the things I would do for that, yeah.
He does have a friendship
I would do
cock
some.
ring.
I would do some. We had to go back to that. Thanks.
Does it vibrate?
Full circle. And with that,
is that how we're going to leave it?
it is now.
Liquor fight.
It is now. All right, let's go through it again.
Liquor.
Saturday. Take us there, Mike.
Road to Immortality, Kennedy Arena, Rome. Tickets are on sale locally. Both Dippin' Donut locations in Rome. Both Marshall Hydroponics in Rome and Big J's in Rome.
You can get them from us.
Get them from Mike.
Wrestle Fandom.
from
You can
Mike.
message myself.
Purple Pass.
Purple
Or you can get them
Pass.
online at Purple Pass. All right.
.com/immortality.
Point in cases, whatever you need to do, get them and be there.
Like I said, we got a handful of second row left and plenty of general admission because we're going to pack that.
How much more are second row than regular general admission?
$5.
Just $5, people.
That's really not bad at all.
That's not bad.
That's a service fee for the E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
general admission, you can't. There's, I think a ringside seat at the E, their service fees are like $35.
Exactly. That's just the service, which is just dumb.
And you don't get anywhere near the wrestlers, like you kind of
interact
and
handshake.
Hey,
by
Nick Sullivan's there. You might end up with a wrestler in your lap.
Yeah.
and you'll
can take one home with you.
You got to be there for Garrett's in-ring debut.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
This is not happening.
Garrett, fight. Let Garrett fight.
This is not a thing.
This isn't thing. You heard it from the man himself.
He's just yanking your crank. It's not
Hey,
happening.
before we go, since you're talking about Sensei Matic being in the Royal Rumble, what if somebody that wasn't in the Rumble came out and pinned him for the 24/7 champion? Is that a possibility?
That is a possibility.
Oh, okay.
What?
Well, we weren't nothing.
Nothing.
Don't worry about it. All right. Well, with that being said, I Garrett fight.
Pete Matic for a 24/7 title.
In the Royal Rumble.
In the Rumble. You just sneak in there.
Run in, slide under the ropes.
Swoop, take him
Bang,
Take it
done.
and
You're
go.
See?
And
you
then-
wouldn't even have to wrestle.
And
You're
Garrett.
you wouldn't have to do it. You could just
You pin Matic, you pin Bobby Bakes, get the hardcore title back, slide out of there and be gone.
Yeah.
No. I'm not touched by it. But
I wouldn't go
do you know how much work I had to do to
You could
become
be Garrett
cool
Two
with
Belts.
Bobby Bates?
Garrett Two Belts.
No, this is not. That's not a thing.
And if you stay in the Rumble, you could be Triple G.
Yeah.
Triple G.
Just stop. Just stop.
Or make him in another ring. He can be Garrett Two Cockring.
Oh, come on.
I know what I'm doing after the show.
That's how we
yeah.
gotta end it.
All right, that's
See you
it.
Saturday.
I'm cutting
See you
this
Saturday.
off. You better be there Saturday. All
All
right,
right,
people?
shout out to
Be there.
UWE.
Yes.
Shout out to Seasonal Sports.
16 stone.
Yeah, no, definitely. And go into the comments here, and I shared our link for Seasonal. Go right to our store, get some swag. Yeah, it'll be.
Support us.
Yeah, support us, support them.
Joe's
Go-
only fan page just really isn't doing
Go
it
to all
anymore.
those places and tell them that we sent you. All right,
And hopefully next week I won't be blue.
yeah,
Hopefully.
we'll figure what's going on with that.
Yeah, other Todd.
Yeah, it's really, really weird. All right, we'll see you Saturday because you're going to be there.
Later.
And then
Be there.
we'll see you next week after that.
Yes.
Later.
Be there.
Do you love pro wrestling and sports entertainment? It's the real to you, damn it. You support us, your favorite. Talking AJ Styles, Chris Jericho, and all the greatest. Your top 5 dead or alive, the broader stages like WrestleMania, all in and all out. NXT takeover, what the bid is about. Putting fans in the stands and the millions at home. Like the Rock versus Stone Cold, we're stealing the show. Wrestle Fandom Radio and Disruption Network with Dippin' Donuts. ICW, we make fanatics flipping donuts. Every time we're live at local shows and it's a bonus. We're family friendly, all the growing ups and kids condone us. We're dedicated to bringing you all the top news. Ain't no dirt sheet, this ain't rhetoric, we do not snooze. No speculation, we're just bringing them facts. Ain't no storyline of fiction when I spit on these tracks. It's Wrestle Fandom Network, Wrestle Fandom Radio. Every week's an episode, hoping we're your favorite show. Hear about your favorite pro, what's the scoop from backstage? Hear us on the podcast and go and view our fan page. Disruption backstage. Hear us on the podcast and go and view our fan page. Just rush your network, Wrestle Fandom Radio. Every week's an episode, open with your favorite show. Hear about your favorite bro, what's the scoop from backstage?